We currently have 30,000 beds available at Guantanamo Bay, a facility infamous for its role as an offshore prison. These beds are designated to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the safety of American citizens. Many of these individuals are so dangerous that the U.S. government doesn't even trust their home countries to incarcerate them, fearing they might escape or return. Instead, these criminals will be sent to Guantanamo, solidifying its position as a detention facility for those no other nation will take responsibility for. But if you think this decision alone is controversial, brace yourself. There's an even more contentious plan in motion. El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele has proposed a solution that has divided opinions worldwide. Bukele's notorious mega prison, officially known as the Terrorism Confinement Center, was built to house members of violent gangs that once made El Salvador one of the most dangerous countries on earth. Now, Bukele has offered to house dangerous American criminals, including some with U.S. citizenship, alongside these hardened gang members. This proposal has sparked heated debates over the ethics of deporting U.S. citizens and outsourcing incarceration. Proponents argue that such a move would save the U.S. significant resources and deter future criminal behavior. Critics, however, view it as a violation of fundamental rights. Chaos erupted in downtown Los Angeles as thousands protested President Trump's renewed threats of mass deportations. The protests paralyzed freeways and city streets, prompting the LAPD to issue a citywide tactical alert. "We need to be treated like humans," one protester lamented. "I feel mad, sad, and overwhelmed." The reality is stark. Entering the United States illegally makes one a criminal by definition, and therefore subject to deportation. Here's where it gets even more complex. Activists argue that imprisoning these individuals in places like Guantanamo, or El Salvador's mega prison, is inhumane. But proponents of the plan counter that these measures will drastically improve public safety. Both Guantanamo and the mega prison are among the toughest detention facilities in the world, designed to incapacitate gang members and other dangerous individuals. In contrast to the leniency of sanctuary cities like New York, where violent offenders are often released and ICE cooperation is limited, these facilities promise no escape and minimal comforts. Consider this: Venezuela's Tren de Aragua, a criminal gang, has been exploiting sanctuary cities by committing crimes and coercing other immigrants into their ranks. In one case, a gang leader with warrants in Colorado was apprehended in New York while attempting to buy grenades. Such cases highlight the failures of current systems and the urgent need for stricter measures. Guantanamo's isolated nature and psychological effects are unparalleled. The facility is surrounded by ocean, creating a profound sense of dislocation and mental strain. On the other hand, El Salvador's mega prison evokes fear through its overcrowded cells, rigorous controls, and minimal amenities. Inmates receive no mattresses, have only 30 minutes of daily outdoor time, and are surrounded by hardened criminals. This environment has proven to be a powerful deterrent in El Salvador, where crime rates have plummeted since the prison's establishment. Despite the controversy, early results suggest these measures could be effective. Neighborhoods in New York have reportedly become safer as ICE cracks down on criminal elements. Yet, activists continue to protest, arguing that viewing criminals as victims is crucial for addressing systemic issues. Opponents counter that such leniency enables dangerous criminals to exploit the system, as seen with the Tren de Aragua leader. President Trump has directed the Pentagon and DHS to prepare for the mass detention of undocumented migrants at Guantanamo. Some of these individuals will only stay temporarily before deportation, while others deemed especially dangerous might remain indefinitely. Meanwhile, El Salvador's offer to house U.S. criminals raises new questions about international cooperation and human rights. The debate ultimately comes down to a clash of priorities: public safety versus human rights. Supporters argue that these tough measures are necessary to deter crime and protect law-abiding citizens. Critics warn that such actions risk eroding fundamental freedoms and turning criminals into scapegoats for broader societal failures. One thing is clear: the policies being implemented in 2025 are setting the stage for an intense debate over the future of immigration, incarceration, and justice in America.